Welcome back. If it's your first time here, welcome in. In the last chapter of the Cyraxx Chronicles, we ended off on April 8th. So in this chapter, we'll be going from April 8th onwards. And forgive me if a couple of them are out of order. Some of the dates seem like they may be wrong, based on context clues, but I can only work with what I've got. Cyraxx would start off April 8th with a pity rack stream saying the solution to all his problems somehow isn't actually the solution to all his problems. That being just getting off the internet.
I got maybe 2 hours of sleep and that's it. But to be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. I truly don't know what to fucking do anymore. About this whole Marty shit. Like, I genuinely don't know what to do. Because it seems like every time I reach out for help, Marty cuts me off. Or does something to attack me. Or make it to where that person won't help me.
All Marty did was show the person the things Cyraxx has done, and that causes them to not want to help Cyraxx.
For 2 months, this shit's been going on. And I genuinely don't know what to do anymore. And you know, people sit there and say that, oh, it's easy, it's so easy, just ignore them and get off YouTube. It's not that simple. It's really not. It's not simple. See, y'all motherfuckers don't see what this man does outside of YouTube to me. Y'all don't see what he does to my family outside of motherfucking social media. Always looking over your goddamn shoulder. You don't have to deal with that. I do. I wake up out of that bed right there every day, depressed as wondering who in my family is going to get attacked next. What is Marty going to do next to attack me? See, you guys sit here, you go about your day. You go about your day, do your 9-to-5 job, do whatever, without getting harassed or attacked. But me, I have to deal with this shit every goddamn day. And what pisses me off is that even if I do that, man, here's the thing, you don't get it. Even if I do shut off my computer, you know this motherfucker's done? This man has literally attacked my personal family, invaded my privacy outside of social media and the internet and technology. So no, turning off the computer won't do any good. Okay, you sit there, you don't understand. Y'all don't know what every day I deal with. Y'all sit there hype. Well, you know what, Marty? You piece of. If you guys will excuse me for a minute, I'll be right back. You wanna know what I find funny? Y'all sit there, and here's the thing.
After this, Cyraxx would go live again to do even more callouts.
Hello, everyone. I was on my Discord hanging out with some friends, and I found out some info from Jake Monroe's Discord. Certain people like that bitch, Tangerine Cat, are up in there running their mouths about me. And motherfuckers that claim to be on my side, Gigi Allen, aren't stepping up and saying something. So we're about to have a little chat about that. First off, Tangerine Cat, aka Sarah. I am not anti-LGBTQ, bitch. My older brother was gay. Hell, on Horizon 4, my main drift car is the gay pride flag with the number 23 on it to show support for the gay pride community. And Gigi Allen, what the f***'s your problem, huh? You see Tangerine Cat up in Jake's fucking chat, and yet you won't do a goddamn thing to step up? Dude, you're fake as Oh no 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 no! I'm not hiding that. I'm unhiding this. I am unhiding this because I want you guys to see this threat. Now, as for the Chester, I have nothing but the deepest and utmost respect for Chester and his family. And Marty, you need to keep your little bit and fuck check. For real, for real, for real. And when I see you on here, for real. That's why, okay? If you got something to say about me, you got something to say to me. Whatever you got to say about me, whatever you got to say, okay? Half my best friends are either gay, bi, straight, transgendered, lesbian. I have friends in the entire LGBTQ spectrum. Gay pride all the way around. The Hood, Gay Pride Flower, number 23 for my brother, 69, but for real.
To end off April 8th, Cyraxx would call out Jake Monroe's Discord mods.
Now, let's get right down to business, shall we? Now, don't get me wrong, Jake. I have nothing but respect for you. How you help people is awesome. But let me tell you right now, your mods are trash. See, something you might not be aware of, Jake, is that your mods are a piece of shit and you kind of need to fix them. See, the other day I donated to your channel, but what doesn't make sense to me is why you didn't look deeper into the situation. Because, see, I've been being attacked for the last 4 months by this YouTuber by the name of Music Biz Marty.
First it was 2 years, then 2 months in the last video from today, and now it's 4 months.
So I figured why not reach out to one of my favorite YouTubers who has a larger community who might be able to do something. Here's the deal. Yes, I said a derogatory term, but I was not meaning it in a derogatory way. I was using it as a reference to call the person that is attacking me ignorant. Now, was I wrong in doing it? Yes. But you have to understand something, and that is the fact that this person has been attacking me for several months now. Now, what Music Biz Marty did is after I made the video thanking you for giving me a shout out, here's the issue at hand. Instead of your angels, or whatever you call them, your angels, your mods on your Discord, digging deeper into the situation, they decided to sit there and ban me from your Discord and ban my name from ever being mentioned. He pretended to pardon me. Okay, hey yo. But Jake, here's the thing, bro. Your mods are shit, and you need to do some remodding. I'm normally a very relaxed and chilled out person when I'm not being attacked.
James!
What?
Shut your fucking door!
Sorry. Sorry about that. Oops. Okay, so Jake, as I said, yeah. Hold on, guys. Yeah.
Garbage! Get the kitchen garbage out and get them down to the road.
I thought I did that already.
No, Ed didn't do that. That's your job.
Yeah.
The next day on the 9th, Cyraxx would go on Courtney's stream and be grilled about Strawberry Sunshine.
Yeah, shout out Kevin Malone's famous chili. Gets all the hoes.
What's up, dude?
Speaking of Cyraxx, yo, I was talking about the footage with Juggalo John, how it's on my Kevin Malone channel.
Oh, no,
so no one can say that you didn't show up.
Dude,
and Juggalo John's a mother pussy.
Bro, you gotta show that shit, man. I remember that, man. That was a wild time.
Dude, and Cyraxx, that's what pisses me off, because you actually went to the park to pull up with this dude, and he didn't show up. So
yeah, and the funny thing is, the dude turned up all the way on the other side of town.
Why'd you delete your channel again?
Believe it or not, there was just so much drama going on over the last few days with Marty and Tyler. Like, it was really getting bad because, like, a few days ago, I was watching this YouTuber that I've watched for so many years, Jake Monroe. Like, some of his videos have actually helped me out with a lot of. So I went up onto his stream and I donated to him and stuff, and I subbed to his Patreon. And once he gave me a shout out for sending the money, I went to make a thank you video for him. I guess it was right when I was in the middle of making that video, Tangerine Cat and so many people went into Jake's Discord that I was part of, as well as his freaking chat, and started talking all this mad shit. I initially went into his Discord to hang out. Well, Tangerine Cat goes in there and starts saying that I'm anti-LGBTQ and
Oh no!
all this other shit. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like,
so then what happened? Did this guy believe it and switch?
He actually did. They wound up kicking me out of his server. I'm banned on his channel now.
All right, who's Strawberry? I missed all this. Who's Strawberry?
All right, so long story short, me and Strawberry actually wound up meeting through a couple of friends of mine that actually did some Comic-Cons a few years ago.
So she's real. She's a real chick.
Yeah.
Cyrax, I just wanted to ask a couple of questions. So where did you meet little Strawberry Girl?
Like I said, I actually met her through a few friends of mine.
What friends exactly?
That's none of your business.
No, I'm not.
Whoa!
I'm trying to help.
No. Listen, that is none of your business. All you need to know is that it's called friends of mine. That's all you need to know. I know for a fact that you're good friends with Tangerine Cat. So yeah, so you can kiss my.
Oh, she's not.
Whoa.
Oh, listen. You sat there and you stood up for her. So you know what? You can kiss my ass.
Cyrax.
I think you got it the wrong way around, darling.
Yeah.
Cyrax is gone.
You sticking up for files even if it's your dad, dude. Here you are. Cool. I'll just say it right out. Your dad, Cyrax. I was saying that a year ago you were telling us all about how your dad was this piece of shit, and then now all of a sudden you're defending him.
Well, yeah, I can see where it comes from now. To the person that was trying to interrogate me, all I'm gonna say is
it's me, darling. I wasn't interrogating. I'm trying to help you.
Interrogate Marty's ass. Go after him. Why aren't you questioning him?
She is anti kind of Tangerine though. She did.
She. I don't know. Yeah, she wasn't on Tangerine's side, Cyrax. I don't know where you got that from.
What goes on in my life outside of YouTube, that's nobody's business.
It's on YouTube.
It doesn't matter. That's not what I post on YouTube. That's what's your business.
Everything outside is posted on YouTube.
Not your business.
Your dad. So I don't deal with it. I don't like that, Cyrax.
I don't either. Trust me, I don't like that either. But
well, just enjoy your new relationship with another.
But like I said.
Okay.
So the long end of what you're trying to say, is that if you're not going to talk about this situation unless you want to, and right now you don't want to talk about it.
Well, no, that's not what I'm getting at. Just straight out coming out the rip, saying, "Oh, who's this?"
Just, I think she was worried.
Well, all right.
Oh,
Cyrax, I'm live, dude. What's up? What's going on?
Tyler's alive, Cyrax.
Okay, what the?
We're saying the same thing.
Why the? Everybody's saying you're dead. What the?
I got Cyrax.
I'm gonna mute you, John. So yeah, he got Cyrax. Somebody trolled us all.
Really?
Yeah, Cyrax.
On one hand, Tyler, obviously, it's good that you're alive. It's good that you're okay. But at the same time, though, I do hope that you learned a lesson from all this and what it is that you put me through.
Later on in the day, Cyrax would go on to Marty's stream with Strawberry Sunshine making her first appearance.
Oh, Cyrax, you're just saying your final goodbyes.
As far as that channel goes, yes.
What did you hope to accomplish?
Well,
wow.
It's not what I hope to accomplish. It's what I am accomplishing, actually, which is that I am moving on from the community, and I'm actually working with Strawberry here on some pretty
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Weren't you on Courtney's panel earlier tonight?
I was, yeah.
So how is that leaving the community?
Before anyone begins, I just wanted to explain, like, give an update to the people who were like really caring and supportive last night about what happened. I don't know if.
What do you mean by what happened?
What happened? Yeah.
Yeah, what happened with our relationship?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's nice. Well, that was me because Cyrax asked for your Discord, and I gave it to him. So you're welcome.
Thank you. No, I mean, if anyone
Cyrax?
wants, thank you. I really
and Marty, I definitely do thank you as well, 100%.
Okay, well, it's very big of you. Yeah, but how are you leaving the community when you're on Courtney's channel?
Because Courtney is not really considered a major part of the community. She's just a really good friend of mine that I like to hang out with. She's known me for a while. I've known her for a while. We go on each other's stuff and hang out and stuff. So, like, I'm not really a major part of, like, no disrespect to you, man. I'm just saying, like, I'm not going to any longer associate with this part of the community. Yes, I am glad that Tyler is alive. It's not, I wasn't being cocky or anything.
You seemed like you were in a great mood. That's all I'm going to say. When we all found out you were all happy.
And I know it seemed like that, but also you kind of have to look at it from my point of view. Because on one hand, yes, Tyler's alive. That's great. Now, when, I was initially told.
Okay, I want to ask you a Strawberry question really briefly because I know you'll talk forever, Cyrax. What are your top 5 favorite Cyrax songs, Strawberry, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't really listen to his songs. I really more like his artwork. Yeah, I do like the Linkin Park covers and those because I'm a big fan of Linkin Park but I like more the artwork that he does where he smudges like the stuff.
I think it's more than just smudging, Strawberry. Tell her, Cyrax. It's more than just smudging.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell her what you do, Cyrax.
Either way, point being, at the end of the day, she's more of a fan of my artwork than she is my music, and that's totally fine. Like, I'm totally cool with that. Like, it is what it is. I'm not gonna judge.
Cyrax, are there any other smudgers who have inspired you?
Believe it or not, not really, but I have actually drawn inspiration from a lot of older artists like Van Gogh, a lot of graffiti artists like Talk, Fatal.
Download pictures and then smudge.
Marty, you're taking the word smudge and trying to make it seem like a lesser form of like artistic expression. Like it's taking the colors and pushing them and moving them, almost like taking a color from, and pushing it or moving it onto a canvas. It's just the word we used sounds silly.
Yeah, okay. But exactly. I don't know that can't go just download pictures off the internet and then smear it.
But at the same time, Marty, you have to figure this is the 21st century. Things are not the same as they were back in the 18, 16, or 1500s. Things have completely changed. And art has gone from...
Yeah, like you could use the argument that like, okay, taking a picture isn't really art because the thing is already there. It already exists. It's how you capture the picture. It's how you use the lighting. It's, just because the original form exists doesn't mean that putting your own spin on it isn't also art.
Exactly. As a matter of fact, if you actually watch but there was a stream where I explained the fair use law, which is where you take an image. Like if I were to take a still image of this right now, and I were to take an hour to, say like do the art style that I do with it and stuff like that, that is transformative.
Well, that's what you said. The Van Gogh inspired you, but essentially you're just downloading things and putting like a smudge up. But that's okay. We're moving on from that. I saw that Heather resurfaced, and you said that she was just using you for sex and money.
When she was here, she was.
Well, how much money were you making at the time?
At that time, given the fact that, me and you and everybody else were having our disagreements and we were doing this and that, I really wasn't making that much. But when I was, she was ultimately snagging it up from me and literally was like, hey, like, I know, like, the one day we went to go to the store, came back home, and then about an hour later, I had gotten a little money. And then she then turned around and was like, hey, I need, say like $20. Like, I forget like the amount. But she was like, I need like, say like $20 or whatever. I was like, all right, cool. Yeah, no problem. Here you go. And she had made it seem like she was actually going to, buy food or whatever. She turns around and starts spending it on other
Your money, Cyraxx. I wouldn't say that she's using you for your money when you don't have
But
it.
at the same time, though,
Wait.
like,
How is her ordering food using you for your money?
but here's the thing, though. She wasn't actually ordering food. She went behind my back. And little did I know she wasn't actually using the money for that. It actually turned out that she was actually using the money to get the hell up out of there because at the time, when she was doing all that, I was unaware that she was talking to Ricky.
But she has a right to save her money and leave.
Would you not figure out that when she ordered the food and never showed up, when you kind of put two and two together then, and figured out that she wasn't spending the money on food?
Well, like I said, at that time, I was unaware that any of this was going on. I was even unaware that she was even talking to Ricky.
Well, she says, "Can I have $20 to order a pizza?" And then
Well,
the pizza
she never asked
showed
for
up.
money from Cyraxx because he never had any to give.
Oh,
Actually,
it's her own money. Cyraxx
actually,
isn't
I
entitled
kinda
to all of the money.
What is this? What does this have to do? I told you that I wanted to come and like talk about our relationship. What does how much? Why are you poking at Cyraxx and asking, well, how much money
Just
did
a
you have?
question.
What is this next?
Are you prepared to support? Are you prepared to support Cyraxx?
And that's what I'm doing. I mean, none of this is relevant to the point that we talked about making.
Are you worried at all that you'll have to support him for the rest of your life?
No.
So you're willing to let someone live off of you?
Support comes in many different forms. Financial support is only one small aspect.
I wouldn't mind. Like, if I had the money to support her, like, if the roles were reversed and I had the money to support her, I would.
That's like, in all truth, like that's at this point likely never going to happen. I'm sorry.
That right there. I can honestly say that I do disagree with that. Here's why you are wrong on that.
Tell him, Bear.
As I spoke earlier, I am not associating with your part of the community. Now, I do have a friend of mine on Facebook that has hooked me up with an actual website so I can actually start creating my stuff and start actually making an income.
I know that you've been up to these harebrained schemes forever, so I'm just going to ask the both of you, and preferably Strawberry, because I know you tend to be long-winded. No offense. I saw that Cyraxx made a video saying that you're going to be married just like a day after blocking you on Discord.
Yeah, how'd that work out? Was that like a marriage proposal tactic, or?
No, I mean, I think I said this in the stream earlier. You know, my life has been really strange. I've had relationships that have lasted for years that I swore I was going to spend the rest of my life with that person, and it didn't work out. And I've had people that I've only known for a day that have done more for me than years. I don't particularly put the amount of time to my decision. I really like Cyraxx. He makes me happy, and I like supporting him. And things are, when we're not dealing with this, things are really easy. So I said yes.
Exactly, and I can honestly say the same for her. Like,
then why did he block
it? I can honestly
why
say.
Did he what?
Then why did he block her?
Okay, so here's the thing with that.
Yeah.
As you guys know, Lava obviously is a part of your guys' community, and she was telling me all this bad stuff about Strawberry, and at the time, I was unaware that they were false.
Why not at least, say like you're down 2 strikes in the count, and why not take a swing instead of just walking back to the dugout?
And I actually did.
You deleted your channel. You deleted it. You didn't swing. You swung at the channel and took it out.
But here's the thing, because you guys obviously have never been monetized before. Obviously. Here's how it works.
Yeah.
When you get monetized, they will look and see if you have any strikes on your channel. And if you do, they will not monetize you. So ultimately, I wasn't going to be making the money that I wanted to be making.
How much did you anticipate on making?
Honestly, it would have depended on the views. They go by view counts.
Right. And
But-
you get like
I
200
would
a
not
video,
have been
like 30
able
cents.
to. And like I said, I do apologize for saying that to you. But the same hand, Marty, knock it off, dude. Stop, dude. Nigger. Nigger.
All right.
Marty, knock it off, dude. For
Okay.
real.
Okay. All right. We're done.
Pay
You
your
guys
debt to me,
are-
Cyrax, and
you
I'll
guys
move on.
Where were we? It's just frustrating because he always just goes long-winded. And Cyrax said it before. If he believes that he's talking the most, then he wins automatically. He said it.
What I'm saying is this, okay? Is that from the time I get off here in just a few minutes, from this point on, I never want to have to come back on here because of you guys going after me. I would like to be left alone. I would like to be left alone, and I would like to do what I've been doing and live my life in peace. Now, you gentlemen have a good night. And
If you're not going to
we'll
listen,
catch you
Cyrax.
later.
If you're not going to listen, then there's no point in ending anything if you can't sit and listen. I mean, what's the point?
Yeah, there's
You
no
can-
accountability and honesty. It's just,
I mean, you can wish in one hand and in the other, and see which one gets filled first. There, Cyrax.
right.
The next morning on the 10th, Cyrax would go live to celebrate a new beginning.
What is up, you guys? What is up? What is up? What is up? I figured to celebrate the ending of this war of 7 long years.
Now it's gone from 4 months to 7 years, the largest leap by far.
A new me, a new time, a new era. I would do something super, super dope for you guys. But first, let me share this stream, man. So let's start things off right, shall we? Go, whole new era, whole new me in high gear. And that's just facts. Shout out to the one person watching. What up to the one person watching, man? What's good? Now let's take this up a notch, shall we? Let me tell you, I'm gonna sack up.
The same day, Cyrax would make a video thanking his fans, but most of it had music in the background, so I cut those parts out.
I have, the most wonderful, amazing fiance in the world that I couldn't be happier with. I've got some of the best friends that aren't even friends, they're more like family. And then, I have my mom, my stepdad, and, my best friend who just happens to be a dog. I got my dog Bandit. Like, you guys mean the world to me, and I just want to say thank you guys so much. I know I'm being repetitive, but you guys don't understand just how much. So let's take this journey together, and let's do some great things. Let's build a great community, and let's do some good.
To end off the 10th, Cyrax would go live to call out Marty, yet again. Who could have thought?
What up, y'all? First off, I want to speak on something. To all the fans out there that think that my girlfriend isn't real, she actually is real, okay? I FaceTime with her all the time. She's not using me. She genuinely does care about me, alright? But the real issue at hand here is, once again, Music Biz Marty trying to start trouble. What am I going to do with you, Marty? What am I going to do with you? I have clear evidence of you blackmailing me a few minutes ago. I'm going to tell you right now, Marty, something you need to learn. You can't always have your way in life. See, you want me to end it one way. You want to end all this a certain way, but the truth is, we're not ending it your way this time. It ended last night. The war is over. Give it up. I'm going to let you blackmail me or my girlfriend. I'm afraid of you. You might, I know what you're thinking. Oh, I'm afraid because I'm not going to come up there and confront you. You're just mad that my girlfriend put you in your place. Twice. And you can't handle it. You're mad. You're upset. You're butthurt. Oh, Marty, don't think I'm not going to show the screenshots where, you tried blackmailing me because I am, and she's gonna show it to her boss, and your ass is gonna be screwed. So Marty, give it up, dude. Okay, for real. Your butt hurt. Okay, we've all done things that we're not proud of, but that doesn't mean that. Okay, I am no longer part of your community, and I want nothing more to do with your community.
And that's going to be a wrap for chapter 30 of the Cyraxx Chronicles. I hope you all enjoyed. In the next chapter, we will be going over the stylist incident, and those videos are seemingly out of order and have the wrong dates as well, so forgive me if I get those wrong too. But I'll do my best to piece them together. But aside from that, stick around if you want to see me take down the pursuer without taking any damage. And as always, like the video if you like the video, subscribe, send it to your buddies, or don't. Later.